Well, hey folks, this is Seven here. Welcome back to the channel. Thanks for stopping in today. And of course you're stopping in on the Ricciville map. Whoa. For Farm Sim 19. That's, close. Oh man, I'd like to have those to harvest. But we don't have anywhere near the money to be buying those sorts of fields. Not this time, but that's okay. What I'm doing here with our big crop lobster is I've come to be a potato header. A potato header. So let's do that. Boom. Multi-fruit. Here we go. Customize. Yes. I mean, I could paint them all different, and I suppose that would give me a more... Did I buy it? Yep. You know, at a glance kind of idea of what's here, but they do have it, as you can see right there. See the potatoes? Yeah, I hate the way they load it in. There we go. Let's fold it up. Oops. I have a feeling I'm unfolding the wrong piece of equipment. I am. Let's fold you up. Whoa. No. I do believe that going this way will get us there. You're just going to be annoying, aren't you? Fine, go ahead, because I need to go up that way, dude. Come on. Oh, really? Now you're really annoying. Really, really annoying. Oops. Should beacon up, considering where we are. Come on, little purple car. You better be turning right if you know what's good for you. Atta boy. Yes. Whoa. Good Lord. I almost feel like things are a little bit slippery on this map, you know? A lot of vehicles seem to be fine and then suddenly just go into a spin. Of course, it could be because these vehicles are all well above their speed ratings. You know, and I think there's more to it than just, you know, I think doing it right, there's a little bit more to it than just hitting the file and going, okay, which one controls speed? Well, let's up that. You know, I think you also have to sort of adjust tire grip and that sort of thing to actually do it proper. And I think the way some of these things react, maybe not. Or maybe just not quite tweaked enough. Or maybe I'm just a maniac, I don't know. Oh right, they're through here. Over the meadow and through the brook. The potato field we go. There we are. Excellent. Okay. Let's get everything unfolded. Now, like I say, I think what I'll do is I'm going to put a shed over there by the sawmill. Let's get you ready to mow. There you are. You're all good. Get your augers in place. Okay. We can de-beacon and we can turn you on. Yeah. So I was a little bit surprised by the response to the whole Farm Sim 17 thing. Oh, really? I wasn't surprised by the, it'll take the tops off in one direction, but it won't harvest them except in that direction. Interesting. Was the actual dislike for Farm Sim 19, you know? And it still seems that some of it is, you know, one of these, well, you're just paying for the same thing over and over and over. You know, why not just stay with one that's really good, you know, and take advantage of the fact that the modding society, or the modding community, I should say, is what it is, and go from there. You know, and I would understand that, but well, that's what most games are, let's be honest with you, is some sort of a rehashing of, you know, something you've already done with different pixels. You know, but I mean, beyond that, though, the one thing that usually really makes, you know, it worth changing over to a new thing, you know, it's like the train simulator ones. You know, they basically, it's been the same thing for freaking 10 years. They just add a new number to the date and call it, right? But the only really major change they ever do is if they actually upgrade the engine. And that's what they did with Farm Sim this time. You know, this is not the same engine as FS17. Is it great? Is it efficient? Is it super well optimized? No, no, and no, but, you know, this is the first time out with it. You know, it can get some tweakings. We're only up to patch 1.4, and apparently they intend on hanging this thing around for a while. So, now, I need... Let's have a look. I don't know that I've got any modded ones, and that could kind of suck. Well, I've got the sheds, eh? And they would almost work, you know? See, I don't know that they're going to fit under that one. So... Nope, I didn't mean to do that. Now I'm drifting all over the bloody place. Okay. Excellent. Whew. Alright, that doesn't look like... are these going to actually fit, or are they not? No, eh? Really? What an awkward piece of kit. Alright. Unbelievable. Oh, I didn't want that. Unbelievable. Ah, garage. Really? They gave me half price? It's been there for like 10 minutes? Unbelievable. Oh man, that's awfully close to where we pick up the pallets, isn't it? God. Excuse me. No. sure that's going to interfere. Well, so far this is going well, isn't it? Is that only with seasons where it gives you the full thing back if you don't have it over a certain period of time? Because that kind of seems like crap. You know, just to reset it. Oh, now I'll bet this is in the way, isn't it? Alright, let's actually get over here a little bit. I'll have to do some landscaping here, I guess, to make up the difference. How's that look? Is that fairly square? Not really. Yeah, we'll give it some space this time. Give it some space. When did this thing run out of gas? I don't remember shutting it off. Weird. So now we can take these and dump them. And then grab the other one, bring it up here, and we'll just park it here. And we'll try and focus our root croppy things up into that area. See how we do. So yeah, I mean, I don't really have a big issue with FS19. You know, the things like bale handling is certainly better. You know, so unless you're going to auto-load anything, that's certainly an appreciated change. You know, not having it rain inside of buildings is certainly something that's been long awaited and bitched about in every single farm sim forum, I think, since they started the game. You know, so I think maybe people are kind of expecting cattle and crops here. This is farm sim. You know, it's that in-betweener, right? It's not totally arcade, but it's not, you know, again, it's not a cattle and crops thing where you've got to worry about, you know, the air pressure in your tires before you take your tractor out. So, I don't know that they've gotten quite that storky, but, you know. Okay, let's toss a pipe. And get something to toss it into. You'll do. Alright. Okie dokie. And that's potatoes. Yeah, I don't know. You know, it is, of course, a subjective thing. It is wholly opinion. But, yeah, in all honesty, I'm quite happy with the upgrades that were made to make this 19 instead of 17, you know. Where they're going in the future concerns me a little more, because, in a way, in another, I don't know, someone left a comment that, oh, they're only going to be concentrating on consoles from here out. I don't really think so, to be honest with you. I didn't see anything in the news that I read about it with what they're going to be doing with, oh, that's not what I meant to do. With what they're going to do so far as releasing a new one as opposed to, you know, adding content and DLC and stuff, which is what they said they're doing, and in fact they're doing some very soon, right? I didn't see anything that said they wouldn't be throwing any more effort into the PC versions. You know, as far as I know, everything they've developed in Farm Sim from day one, way back in whatever the heck it was, 09 or 07 or whenever they started, I think it was 09, has been designed for the PC, you know, and then quite clearly adjusted for consoles. So, I don't know. And according to the numbers and stuff, it's not like they're doing bad on PC sales for this game. You know, I don't know what the console sales are, but I mean, even if they exceed it, this has got to be a big chunk. And I know 19 outsold 17. So, you know, I don't see them deserting PC players for strictly console ups and downs, so no. That's not really going to happen. You know. I think, Focus Entertainment seems to be a smart enough company with what they've got going on in all the other ends of media that I don't think they're that easily fooled, you know. Nice and snug. There we go. That's a little better. Okay. Oop. Come on, boy. There you go. Okay. Now, what else do I have that very, very much needs attending? Alright, everything that I own has been harvested. Good stuff. We've got 4 fields planted. Well, what's with field 10? Uh-oh. What do I need to drag up there? Is that corn? Sure it is. Really? Ew. Okie dokie. Well, I know where we're going now, then. Uh-huh. Here we go. Now. Yes, that's what you want, is the corn header. Really? Good timing. Stupid pink car. Okay. Let's get there. So we actually get on the other side of the bridge for this one, eh? Wow. Alright. It's a ways up there. That's up by our logging stuff again, so this is not quite as speedy as some of the others. There's our lavender field. We're going to plow that puppy down and turn her into Clover. Yes, indeed. Roll me over in the clover and do it again. Oops. There There's a weird effect on the top of my harvester, eh? A little bit of a drive here. Let's have a sip of coffee. Right here. This is starting to get to be our little secondary hub. But what I may do is put up a second shed. Because we're also going to want to be parking the Ponzi and whatever we get for a logging trailer. You know, I mean, we can leave it sitting out there, but $500,000 worth of equipment, you probably want it inside. It's actually over the bridge, eh? Wow. That's like foreign territory. Here we go. So, you're that way, huh? Whoa, train tracks. Please don't hit me, please don't hit me, please don't hit me, don't get stuck, don't get stuck. There you go. Alrighty, let's do this thing. There we go. Alright. Now, okay. Let's set you to going. You're a-going. I don't need you. No. Alrighty. Boop. I love that big purple nail, eh? It's so cool. I don't think we have a place to sell it yet. I don't know. I could be wrong. I didn't actually check. So. Alrighty. We will crush you. So yeah, I'm gonna look around at maps of FS17. I'm not gonna do the western. Is it Western Shore? I'm sorry. You guys know what my memory is like. You know, I've even given up writing stuff down because, you know, it's basically if it's going to be a long enough period of time that I need to write it down, then I'm going to forget where I put it anyway. So yeah, it's kind of moot. So Western, whatever it is, by Bullet Bill, looks like a really good map. Sounds like it's got some good stuff. But again, my buddy Driz is doing it, and you know, he does real well. He's also showing off the MR and the gear shift mods. Now, the MR mod I could run, but the gear shift mod, I think you're probably wanting to be running a wheel to make that a little more of a... And then I'll bet it's a heck of a great experience. But, yeah. Now, there is a link in the description below to Driz's channel, as there is on all of my farm sim videos. So, feel free to go and have a look, because he does a darn good job. But I will pick something out, and we'll give it a poke if it turns out that $73 wage payment. Oh yeah, we got somebody harvesting corn. You know, and if it turns out to be a good go, then we'll keep it up. But like I say, personally, I don't really have anything against FS19. You know. The one thing I am kind of anxious, though, is the graphics on 17. You know, I always had a little bit of a struggle with it, but I'm running a much, much better... Helper J is blocked by an object. Oh, you twat. Okie dokie. Go away. Really? You couldn't have managed that, huh? No, it was too much. Oh my god. Alright. There, you think you can manage? Yes. Let us continue to crush these crops. Okay. Kind of a miserable looking crop once you've taken the good bits out. Except for the magic sticks, of course. I think we'd find a use for those. I didn't look. I wonder how full that harvester was. Probably not terribly, because again, we bought the field in that condition. So, yeah, it's not likely to, you know. Not likely to. At all. Oops, come on. Leave no flush behind. No fluffs at all. Attaboy. This is actually a reasonable sized field, eh? Of course, this again. Now you're getting spoiled by all this equipment that wants to run around at 50 miles an hour. And you get into something that's got a little more more effort in her and she slows her right down. Wow, we're down to half a tank of fuel, eh? Uh-oh. I have to pay attention to that. I don't really want to run out. I didn't buy a emergency fuel trailer thingy, so we do have the money for it. Yep, barely. That's cool. Now I'm going to try and get this field fertilized today. And then I'm going to wait until tomorrow. I've got 3 or 4 fields that we're going to want to plant. But, like I said, rather than waste one fertilization or not be able to apply it while seeding, either way, I thought that would be the plan. So, yeah, I was quite surprised after all the cultivating I've done so far. I still haven't gotten that 100 hectares. So, don't know. Eventually it'll come. So yeah, any other sort of suggestions for FS17 maps? You know where to leave them, guys. Because I think for now I'm going to finish this guy up and call her a day. So, hope you enjoyed. If you did, you know what to do. Please hit that like button. Don't forget, in the description down below is Oldman 102's thoughts and such on the farm, why he created it, and what it all means, as well as links to his Facebook page, his Patreon page, my Facebook and Patreon pages, and all of that other glorious goodness. As well as, like I said, if you want to watch the Western Slope Shore Canoe Girls Volleyball Team, whatever the name of that map is by Bullet Bill, there is a link to Drizz's channel, as well as my other Patreon's channels down below as well. Till then, though, this has been Species 7. This is Ricciville, and it's gonna all fit. Look at that. Take care of each other, folks. Ciao for now. Oh, it's not gonna fit that extra little bit. Can we lean that way a bit? Just a bit. You gonna get it? You gonna get it? Oh, yeah, look at that.